Hi guys, Tony here, and I've got a new tool called Search and Click Commando X, and we were going to do different versions of this, but I decided not to because it's three very good tools in one application, and I want to keep it that way rather than do different parts through a sales funnel. Okay, so everything's up front, what we've actually got here. Now, let me just run through the four tabs that we got at the top. It's an extremely easy software to use. There's nothing difficult about this at all. Okay, so what we need to do first is we need to add some proxies in here. The proxies we use in this tool are not username and password. Okay, very important. It will not accept username and password proxies. So I used by proxies. I set up an account here in by proxies, and I've also got one in squid proxies, which do what they call IP authentication. So if you're in byproxies.org, for example, you can come over here to the IP authentication, and you can put your IP address in there. Okay, so it's going to tell you what your IP address is here. If it's different from what is up here, maybe if you've rebooted your computer or router or something, then just go in here and check before you use the tool. If it's different, copy and paste that into here and click update IPs. And then when you go to get your proxies, you need to just copy and paste this into a text file. And byproxies.org is going to be cheaper than squid proxies. Okay, that's why I'm using this one. Okay, so you can see I'm paying 25 bucks a month, and I think this is about 30 proxies, and I've got a bunch of proxies and squid proxies as well. So what we need to do here, open up the notepad file, and we're going to paste in these proxies. Okay, now it's not going to take the username and password in the software. So what I want to do, I want to delete from here. Okay, so I'm just going to copy from there where the colon is, copy, edit, replace, find what, put that in here. Oops, let's just see. I think I made a mistake there. Anyway, I'm just going to replace all here, and that is done. Okay, so now I've got all these proxies, which I just need to come over to the software, click on add the proxies and put them in here, and then click add items. You can see I've already done that. Now when you've got IP authenticated proxies, you've got to give it maybe 3 or 4 minutes before all of this will become green. Okay, so give it 3 or 4 minutes, then click on start checking proxies, and you should get all green like this. If you do it immediately, you're going to get a few red. Okay, you need to give them time to propagate when it's IP authenticated. Okay, maybe just go and have a coffee, come back a bit later or whatever, and you be able to do just get this green here, or just carry on with the rest of this. Okay, now the second part we've got here is a rank checker. Okay, I've got multi-keyword rank checker. We've updated the one that we had in the old Tube SEO Commando, which is part of the Commando HQ suite, and I asked for this to be done yesterday, but I forgot that this is specifically for YouTube, this rank checker. Okay, so for now it's only doing for YouTube, but it can still give you a good indication of what sort of keywords that your video is ranking for anyway. And in the meantime, we will work on making it work for Google as well. Okay, so that needs to be updated. So it's just a word of warning. For now, it's doing for YouTube only. I just completely forgot that it was a YouTube-based rank checker. Okay, but what you can do is you just put your video URL, put in your keywords. You can put in multiple keywords, so you can put in as many as you want. Okay, and the idea is that we're going to find the keywords that this video is ranking for, and we're going to put that into the search and click over here. And when we put it into the search and click over here, the software will use the viewer, which is an inbuilt browser. It's using different formats of browsers within the software. Okay, browser clients. That way we can keep things random, we can keep things sort of hidden. Okay, and what will happen then is it's going to go and click, it's going to search on YouTube, Google, sorry, it's going to search on Google for these keywords one at a time. It's going to find them in the Google search, and then it's going to click through from the Google search, and then the viewer kicks in and starts viewing the video. The viewer will work for 65 to 100% for retention. Okay, we need to keep it natural. We can't have it all 100%, but we don't want to just get really fast views either and jump from one to the next. Retention is really important for this strategy. So what we do is we just add our keywords in, and we can click on start checking the ranks here. So if I click that, it's just going to come back with the same results as what I've already got here. And once that's done, it will show up. It doesn't take that long. I think maybe I just confused the damn thing here. Okay, so I know that it's ranking #1 and #3 for YouTube. It's just giving me an indication to go and check on Google because until we can get this fixed. Okay, so let's go over to the search and click bit. Okay, give it a project name. It's just for you, not for anybody else, not for search engines, Google, or anything like that. Put in your YouTube URL here. Put in here your keywords, the ones you know you're ranking for. You can always go into Google and check as well, and check manually if you want to as well. Okay, and then here we can choose the number of views. Now for a demonstration purpose, I don't need this to be very long. Okay, I'm just going to put number of views of 2. When I put a number of views of 2, it's going to view twice from this keyword search and twice from this keyword search. Okay, if I put in here 100 different keywords and I had 2, it's going to do 100 keywords search on Google and view 2 times each. If I put 50 here, it's going to do it 50 times each. Okay, now very, very important, I want you to listen clearly. I spoke to Ray the video guy. This was his original strategy from his last course, the video ranking machine. Okay, and he told me that he was only doing about 10 or 20 search and clicks. He was going to, I think it was microworkers.com or something like that, and he was ordering 10 or 20 search and clicks at a time. Okay, you can avoid doing that by using this tool because we can put in here to drip feed the views over 30 days, and we can enable auto video viewer. And what that will do is every time you start it up, each day it will just go and do how many views it's supposed to do. Okay, and it will work in the background. It won't bother you as well. Okay, just switch your sound down or something, or put it on a separate computer with the sound turned down. Okay, so anyway, what we want to do is be able to add these keywords, and if you're adding multiple keywords in here, what you can do is, let me just take this out and I'll show you. For example, let's just say I put in keywords like SEO training, video, SEO for video, something like that. Okay, if I've got multiple keywords in here, what I can do is click up here for suggest view count. Okay, let me just sorry, I needed to copy that into here, not there. Just copy that, suggest view count. I'm going to put those keywords in there. We can choose which country we want to search. I'm going to keep it US. And you can follow this multiplier here if you want. I'll explain why I've got it at 1.5 in just a second. But anyway, for now, what we want to do is just calculate. And it will go off and it will calculate. And it will come back and suggest the number of views according to the calculation we got here. But you can change it in real time anyway. So it's getting search counts. Just give it a few seconds. Okay, I paused the video there because it was taking a little bit of time. So you can see here the task is completed, and you can see here the total number of searches for all these keywords here. Okay, I did run it again with an extra keyword in there. You can see altogether there's 199,000 views. Okay, now if you're going to do 1.5 times that, you're going to be getting far too many views. It's 300,000 views. You can pretty much ignore that. What you can do then is just sort of use your head a little bit. What we want to do is for the keywords that we got is to sort of calculate based on how many views you would get if you were in page 1 of Google, how many views you would get from being in page 1 of YouTube for the particular search term, and for on the suggested videos on the right hand side when you see a video there, and also take into account things like social shares. Okay, because people watch videos that have been shared on Google Plus and Facebook and Twitter, etc. Okay, and you can make a calculation from there. I had set this at 1.5 as a default, but this was mainly calculating for sort of very niche specific sort of sub niche specific keywords. Okay, where it might be things for anything for just really, really small niches. Okay, so people, what I saw was people were ordering, 5,000 or 2,500 views on sites like vagex.com or youlikehits.com or something like that, and for keywords that were getting a combination maybe 200 views per month. Okay, and they were going and getting 2,500 views all at one time. That's just a crazy, crazy thing. Okay, so you can use it as a guide like this. If it's a major keyword, then you don't probably need to go into the details so much in here, but I would not do anything like 200,000 views. It's just crazy. Okay, you're going to need a lot of proxies to do that as well. But with this strategy, Ray was not having to do that many. because he put that extra step in between with the search and the click, but he wasn't doing the views. Okay, so what we've done is we've combined it with the viewer, so it should be more powerful. And we have also got the retention views, as I mentioned before. So anything between 65 and 100% of the video will be watched by the software. Okay, so anyway, let's close this off. And what we can do then is we can come back over here and just put my original keywords in here. I forgot where they were now. I'll just go over here to rank checker and just copy and paste it. It's simpler. And back. Now these are not major keywords here, and they're very, very obvious keywords, so I just wanted to do these for the purpose of demonstration. Okay, so it's nice and quick and easy for us to get through this video. Okay, so I know that we are ranking for these, number 1, number 3 in YouTube, and we're also ranking in Google for these keywords as well. I've already checked it manually. Okay, so I've set this for 2 threads. When the viewer starts up, there will be 2 threads here. If I put 5, it would be 5 threads, but there's no point because I'm only watching the video 2 times anyway, each for each keyword. And you can put in a time delay as well. You can put from 0 to 3 minutes or to 4 minutes or whatever to keep things natural as well. You've got complete control over this, how many views to get, how many delay in between, and it's a fantastic tool for getting the view count up. So what we're going to do first, I'm just going to jump over to my browser here, and you can see here before we get started we've got 230 views. Keep that in mind, we've got 230 views. Okay, so what we're going to do is just click on let me just take these off. If you have the drip feeds over 30 days and you've got maybe like 50 views and you want to get maybe 300 or something views over a period of 30 days, that would make a lot of sense. This will just automatically do that for you. Okay, it will automatically run your campaign from in here. Your campaigns will show in here. Okay, and for the enable video auto viewer, if I've got that on, as soon as I click add here, it's going to start viewing immediately. Okay, so I'm just going to click start ad. If you haven't got that in there, then you have to click start increasing views from here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on add. I can click over here and you can see the campaign that I've got. Okay, and you can see down here a little notification, search and click commando. This viewer increasing in the background. So let's go over to the viewer and we'll take a look, and you can see it's on the first page, and you can see it's got that video. We can see already from 230 we're on to 231 views. I'll just turn the volume down on that, and I've put in a very, very short video. It's only 1 minute 12 seconds. So we got 231 views. That's increased immediately. This one has started as well. Just turn the volume down, 232 views. Okay, so you can see the view increase is working in real time. Okay, we're using multiple sort of browser clients in the background together with the proxies that are in there, okay, to keep things looking really, really natural. So this one should be finished very, very soon. I'm going to pause the video until it's finished, and then we'll come back and we should have 234 views by then. Okay, well, it's actually not going to take too long. Let's just wait and see what happens. So I would suggest that you would do your 30-day drip feed. You don't need that many. You don't need thousands and thousands and thousands of views, guys. Okay, you really, really don't need that. What it's doing right now in the background, it's running over again to Google, and it's doing a search again on Google. It's using a different browser probably as well, and we're going to speed this up. Right now it's taking anything up to 60 seconds to do that. We're going to speed that up to 15 seconds and do it randomly like that, but you can also adjust that and control that with what you put in here with your time delay. Okay, you've got complete control how often it's going to do that. Okay, so we come back over to the viewer, and you can see that one started and we're over to 233 views, and we'll come over to this one, and he should be kicking in a minute as well. I don't know what's happened to this one. I'll just go back over here, and I'll pause it until it's done 234, or just coming up to doing 234, because the other thread for some reason isn't working now, or maybe this is the last view. just wait for this to finish and we'll check on the browser how many views we've got. So really easy to use. Put in your proxies. You've got the rank checker. Right now it's only for YouTube, but we will put Google in there. You've got your multi-threads, and you can just put in your keywords, and you can even calculate the views as well. I would focus more on the calculation of the views only if you are in a small niche, okay? You don't need to worry about the view count on those big search volumes. You just have to do it more sensibly. But with this strategy, I have to keep repeating it, you don't need thousands of views. Okay, so what I think is happening here, you can see this one is completed, and this one is still got increasing view, and that the reason for that is because it's got a time delay already built in automatically between 1 and 60 seconds. Okay, so let's go back over to the browser, and we had 230 views. So if I refresh this, we should be up. Yeah, we're on 234 views. Okay, so you can see it works very, very well in real time. It's a very good strategy. Ray has got a video which we put inside the member area explaining the strategy and the results he had with that. And I look forward to getting some feedback from you guys on the results that you're getting. But please use good proxies. Buyproxies.org is probably the best at the moment for that because it's not too expensive, and it should work really, really well. Okay, thanks. Bye.